y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Day, and on my channel I do low income budgeting. If you have not already, please do hit the subscribe button if you are interested in the things that I talk about. So on my page I do talk about low income budgeting. Just a little background, I make less than $30,000 a year. I have a 10-year-old. I am her only financial provider. If she needs anything, I'm the one who have to get whatever she needs. And my job is in the social services field. Don't make a lot of money, like I said, less than $30,000 a year, and that is my only income at this point. I do need a side hustle, but right now I'm kind of struggling in one of my classes, so I'm focusing on that, like trying to focus on that so I can get done. I have 3 more weeks of class. I just want to get done with that and then like go hard, especially in the summer. We're trying to make more income. But today I kind of wanted to talk briefly because I didn't want to do too much talking, because I did want to keep like my budget videos and miscellaneous weekly spending videos and stuff all in one group, and me talking in a different, different category. But I felt the need to talk about this because it's something that I'm going through, and it is stuff happens financially. So if you are on a financial freedom journey, which real quick, mine is just me taking control over my funds and all of that. If you're on the financial freedom journey, whatever your financial freedom journey looks like, things will come up, things will happen, everything will be going great. You'll be feeling good about your savings account, about paying off your debt and all of that, like having control over your income. Like my biggest thing, I'm paying on stuff that I don't want to be paying on forever. So I need to pay off my credit card, and I need to pay off this personal loan that I have. And my credit card, I looked at it the other day. I was charged like a fee, like an interest fee or whatever. And I actually owe, I thought it was like less than $200. I actually owe about $240 something. So I think I'm about to post a payment on that, because I just want to pay that off. And then my personal loan, I'll be done paying on that. August will be my last month paying on it, which if you have watched my previous videos, that's almost $200 a month. I could be using that for something else. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is like how things come up, right? And so I did have to get my car fixed up. Like the other day I got it fixed, and it was almost $600. But they did say, okay, it needs more work, and the work that needs to be done is going to cost about $1,300. And that's a blow. Like, it's like a punch to the gut, right? Because you're saving your money, you are trying to do all these things with your money so you can obtain financial freedom or debt freedom or whatever your journey is in that case. And it's like you're gonna have to take a halt on that, because this is what you need to work on and this is what you need to do. And so my issue with it is, oh my goodness, I'm about to be super transparent here. So my issue with it is, my car is a 2000. It's 19 years old. I didn't want to put that much money into it. Like, that would be putting over $2,000 into a car that is super old, right? It runs pretty good. It's never stopped on me or anything like that, But today I had to go do a few things. When I left, I felt that my steering wheel was like super loose. So like when I turned the corner, like I'm like, when you should just little turn and then turn back. Like, it was literally doing a 360 when I turned the corner. My steering wheel was. And the problem with my car that's going to cost me about $1,300 is something about the rods and steering, power steering, and all of this, like stuff that I have no clue about. They were telling me, and it was like, you are speaking a different language, but I'm going to nod my head and say, okay. Like, I was taking in some of it, but a lot of it, I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. And they were trying to explain, like, what you need, this rod and this rod, you got to do this and then this and that, and this is what you need, and this is why you're hearing this noise when you turn the wheel and all of this. But my issue is that it was not my wheel wasn't turning like that before I took my car. So I am going to have to call them and let them know on Monday and see what they say. But I have to have my car fixed because I have to get to work, right? So that is the thing. Like, stuff happens, things come up, and it can be very disheartening where you are like, I've been on the good road. Like, I've been doing so well, and now I have to, take this large chunk of money out and do this with it that I wasn't trying to do. And I was telling my niece about it, and she was like, why don't you just trade it in, because you own your car, right? Which I do own my car, right? But when I got my personal loan, I had to take a lien out on my car, so I can't sell it until I pay off my loan, which won't be paid off until August. Because if, like, what point would it be for me to use all my savings to pay off my loan to trade a car in, but I don't have any money to put on whatever the trade is? Like, it's just too much. It's too much, and so I'm kind of thinking maybe I can go ahead, get it fixed, and then in September trade it in. So I'm trying to think of the positives and all of that. I did want to take my daughter, go on a trip for my like around my daughter's birthday, kind of celebrate her birthday and kind of like celebrate life and have a good time. And it's something that we've never done. I've never taken her on a vacation, and we've never done anything like really fun like that. And I really wanted to do that, and this is kind of throwing a wrench in that, because I also want to make sure that I have an emergency fund for emergencies. So whatever money I do have left over after I get my car fixed is going to have to be a part of my emergency fund. So that's that. But just, like, stay encouraged. Stay encouraged and keep on pushing through. Like, you'll get there. We will get over whatever hump that we are getting over right now, or whatever obstacle it is, we'll get through it. So right now my obstacle is my car and having to take money out of my savings account to pay that, because all my fun money is gone. And this is why, guys, like, this is why don't spend all your fun money like boom like that. Which I did stuff that I needed to do. Like, my daughter needed all new clothes. Everything was too small for her. She needed new shoes. All of her shoes were too small. I needed new pants. Like, when you wearing a pair of pants a couple times a week and you thick like me and your legs are like conjoined twins, the little middle part your pants were. So, like, all the jeans that I had before I got my tax refund ripped in the middle. Go figure. So I went and I bought me several pair of pants and like some shirts, and then I keep buying the same color shirts, because I'm pretty sure my last video I had this color shirt on. I think I did. I don't know. But I do. Like, I have several shirts that are this color. This one's a little different. I thought it was a V-neck. But anyway, because I get sidetracked and I talk too much. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there and just say, like, you'll get over this. It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Stay positive. Like, keep a positive, frame of mind, because of negativity. Like, things will keep getting thrown at you, and it'll be hard for you to handle it because you're already being, like, negative about it. You know what I mean? So we are going to stay positive when when this type of stuff comes up. We're going to stay positive. I have the money to pay for my car. Period. I have the money to pay for it. What I was planning on doing for my daughter's birthday may have to be postponed. So we may have to come up with different plans. She did say she wanted to have a hotel party, which we were going to be in a hotel or like an Airbnb or something. But she did say she wanted to have a hotel party. So maybe that's just what I do. Like, do a night at a hotel, go swimming, have fun, and then that's just that. I don't know. We'll see. But I can't be discouraged by this. I did have plans to take her and my boyfriend's daughter to, it's called Thunder Over Louisville. I do live in Kentucky, and it's the home of Kentucky Derby, and right now it's the kickoff of the Kentucky Derby festivities, and it's Thunder Over Louisville, a big fireworks show. So I'm like, y'all, we might not do that today. Well, I've decided, you know what? We can Uber it. Like, I can't drive my car. My boyfriend was like, no. So I can't drive my car, but we can find somebody who do have a car. So I'm like, we can just Uber down there and just have a good time. Like, I need to have a good time right now. There's no point in me staying in the house being all mopey and mad and angry and upset. And so with all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you my miscellaneous weekly spending, and then we'll... Okay, so I did not do anything fancy up here. But my April weekly miscellaneous spending, I did April 6th through the 12th. I had to print some stuff off for school, yet again, FedEx. I went to Krispy Kreme one day, like, I think last Saturday, and bought us a dozen donuts. I took my daughter on a dinner date to Buffalo Wild Wings. I went to Big Lots right afterwards and picked up a few things because they had a 20% off sale going on. And then my nails, all my nails are breaking throughout the week. And then Bates Memorial is my church, and they have a bookstore, and that's where I got the book from the bookstore at church. And then I had to go to PetSmart and get my little guinea pig some bedding. And then I went to Kroger, and I don't even know what I got from Kroger. I got some stuff from Kroger. Shell. I went to Shell Monday morning to grab something. They had like a, where they cook stuff. So they had that, and I got like some bacon and stuff like bacon and sausage and some snacks for the road, because I did have to drive or ride to a different city that's about 2 hours away. And then I went to Walmart when I was there, because they had, y'all, my hotel room. You know what? The next time I go, I'm going to do a video. Like, the room was freaking awesome. It had like a little kitchen and stuff in there and everything. So I went to Walmart and bought stuff to have for lunch. And then Culver's, my first time having Culver's when we got there. The way I don't know, like, it's all out of order. But when we got to the location, I went to Culver's and I got this. And then the little pop machine, soda machine at the training site. I had to get some caffeine. And then I went to Walmart again, and then half price books. And then I went to Chili's one day. I had a gift card, and then I spent a little more than that. I bought me and my friend dessert, like after I had my dinner. How about us dessert and stuff? And then I went to Old Navy and bought myself some pants and a couple of shirts because I needed it. And I figured I'm not going to be losing weight anytime soon, so why not? All of this came up to $253.47. I mean, like, these two were not very necessary. I bought some things that I needed from there. Like, I mean, I guess I can say I did okay. But with a regular check and regular pay and all of that, no ma'am. I wouldn't have spent that much. But yeah, so that's that. Miscellaneous weekly spending. As you can see, I spent a little more than I should be spending. But I did spend time, like I said before, I spent time this past week in a different city, and I needed to get stuff like to snack on and things like that, or like to have for lunch. And I did not want to eat out every day, because like it gets very costly if you do that. So I didn't want to eat out every day, and I knew I would need like stuff to snack on after, while I'm sitting in a room and chilling and stuff. So I did go to Walmart and purchase a few things for me to go back to the room for lunch and have my lunch and things like that. Luckily, I did not have to drive. I can take a work car just to keep it simple, because y'all don't know where I work at. But I can take a work car. So I rode with somebody who drove a work car. So like I rode with somebody else, and then one of my really good friends / co-workers that I started, like we started the job together. We've been to all of our trainings together. She got in the same training as me. So we actually, we hung out the whole time. So it all worked out. But yeah, so that is that. So the book that I got from the bookstore at my church is this book. Say Yes to Know That. It's another little, step by step of getting debt free. I haven't started reading it. I wanted to start reading it. Like, my plan was to read it this past week, but I didn't get to do that. So I will read a little bit, and as I'm reading, when I'm coming on doing videos, hey, you remember this book that I was talking about? This is what it said. This is what I got from it, and whatever. See what we can learn, because we are in this together. So again, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you are not already subscribed and like this video, and leave me a comment down below. Like, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, just let me know. Like, I am okay with you being, what is it called? Constructive criticism. Like, I have no problem with constructive criticism. If you just go be rude, keep it to yourself. But yeah, like, leave a comment. Like, are you on a financial freedom journey? I know most people who are subscribed to my channel, which only have 33 followers. By the way, my 2 new followers this past week, I see you. and I appreciate you. Just know that. I don't have a ton of subscribers, but regardless, if you are subscribed, if you are following me, if you are watching my video, it is probably because you are interested in low income budgeting or something to that effect. Like, it has to do with personal finance. So we are in this together. But just leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or anything like that. I accept it. If you just want to say hi, leave a comment. I'll talk to you. Like, I don't have much of a life outside of being a parent and a full-time employee and a full-time student and like a full-time girlfriend and like all of that stuff. Like, I have no life other than that. So you can always comment, and eventually I will get back to your comment. I'm trying to spend a lot less time on social media, so I'm not on Instagram right now, but you can go ahead and follow me. It is day_Deshay without the apostrophe, and I'll be back on there in a couple of weeks. It is killing me too, but we're not gonna go there. But yes, I'll be back on there in a couple of weeks if you want to go ahead and hit the like or follow button and see me when you see me. But if no one's told you, just know that you are loved, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.